Have you ever found yourself in this exact situation? You are trying to speak English, but your brain freezes. You ask yourself, how is it called? Instead of, what is it called? This happens because of one major mistake: mental translation. When you translate from your native language to English, your brain has to work twice as hard. It takes a thought, translates it into your native grammar, transforms it into English grammar, and only then does it come out. By that time, the conversation has moved on, and you feel frustrated. Today, we are going to fix that forever. We aren't just going to memorize words. We are going to rewire your brain. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to bypass your native language entirely and start thinking directly in English. Let's dive deep. The first step to thinking in English is called direct association. Most language learners build a bridge like this. They see an object, say the word in their native language in their mind, and then cross the bridge to find the English word. We need to burn that bridge down. Look at Arthur and Martha in the kitchen. When Arthur looks at an apple, he doesn't think of his native word for it first. He connects the physical visual of the round, red fruit directly to the English word, apple. How can you practice this at home today? It's simple. Label your world. Start naming things you see around you throughout the day, but only nouns. At first, they. When you wake up, look at your bed, your coffee cup, your shoes, the sky. Do not create sentences yet. Just build direct highways in your brain between the physical object and the English sound. When you eliminate your native language from this process, your brain begins to realize that English has its own independent life inside your mind. Once you can name individual objects without translating, it's time for step 2, the internal narrative. Think about it. We all talk to ourselves in our heads all day long. We think about what we need to do, how we feel, and what we see. To think in English, you must change the language of your internal monologue. Look at Arthur right now. He isn't speaking out loud to Martha yet. He is narrating his walk in his head. He thinks, I am walking in the park. The leaves are beautiful. I feel energized. You don't need to use complex grammar for this. In fact, keep it incredibly basic. When you are sitting at your desk, think to yourself, I am opening my laptop. I need to type an email. I am thirsty. I want water. If you don't know a word, don't stop to look it up in a dictionary immediately. Just describe it or skip it, but keep the rhythm going. By doing this for just 5 minutes a day, you are training your brain's language center to treat English not as a school subject, but as a functional tool. Now, let's address the biggest fear every English learner has. What happens if I'm trying to think in English, but I completely forget the word I need? When this happens, most people panic, stop, and immediately translate from their native language. To stop doing this, you need a powerful linguistic tool called Circumlocution. This is a fancy word for talking around a word you don't know. Look at Arthur in the bookstore. He forgot the word bookmark. Instead of letting his brain fall back into translation mode, he stayed inside the English language by describing the object's purpose. B said, the thing you put in a book to remember the page. Native speakers do this all the time when they forget words. If you forget the word refrigerator, you can say the big cold box in the kitchen where we keep food. When you practice circumlocution, you prevent your brain from breaking its English connection. You keep the fluency loop unbroken and your confidence stays high. Thinking in English is a habit, not a talent. It takes practice, but the rewards are life-changing. You will speak faster, sound completely natural, and finally feel like yourself when speaking English. Here is your 7-day fluency challenge, starting today. Spend exactly 5 minutes every morning labeling objects in your room in English. Then, spend 5 minutes in the evening narrating your actions in your head. Do this for 1 week, and come back to this video to comment on how much your fluency has improved. If you found this deep dive valuable and want to unlock your true English potential, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who is on their fluency journey. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing and start thinking in English today. See you in the next video.